Yeah, why is it so loud? I don't even know.
I don't know either.
No.
Didn't you think that was good?
How do you recover from that?
What?
I mean, you never know.
I don't know what I walked into, right, Bill?
Yeah, I don't know what I walked into.
Adam, let me preface this with Adam was like, "Have you ever seen this video?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" It involved the grapefruit. And I'm like, "What? Okay." And he's like, "No, just wait."
Chris is like, I think I know where this is going.
Oh,
did you know where it was going?
No, I did not.
No. I've never heard those types of noises before.
So let me just tell everybody this. If you haven't seen this video, I highly recommend it. I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Really?
So look this up on YouTube and watch. Make sure you watch the whole thing.
Make sure you have headphones on.
Yeah, turn it up really loud.
Like grease up a flagpole with mashed potatoes and slide up and down it. That's like kind of the noise you'll hear.
There's no nudity. There's
There's not, but definitely turn the volume up.
Don't watch it around family or kids.
It's called, if you can't see it, it's called the grapefruit technique.
It is not family friendly. Don't watch that with your family.
I had no idea what that was. And then freaking Joe comes in like halfway through, and then Bill comes in.
And they're both like out of nowhere. They're like, "What the heck are you guys watching?"
I leave for a few minutes, and I come back, and you guys are watching that.
Yeah,
I had no control. It just started playing.
That noise, though, I can't get that noise out of my head, like a boot stuck in the mud or something.
Yeah, a boot stuck in the mud.
Oh shit!
That was good.
Now I'm
Joe,
all congested because I'm crying.
Yes.
You're halfway off of Instagram. Your face. Move over. There you go.
Yeah. Thanks,
Ma'am,
Susie.
Ma'am.
Oh, that was very nice, Susie.
Thank you, Susie.
Good to see
I
you.
gotta calm down here.
What's up, gang? Welcome to the HVAC Overtime show. In case you guys didn't know, we were watching incredibly horrific videos before y'all showed up. What's up, Cyborg, Nasty, Randandy, Tortellini,
Freon Leon.
Freon Leon, Mike B. Who the hell is that guy?
So
if anyone doesn't know, Randy got rid of his landline this week.
Did he really?
Yeah, he said he's going to give his cell phone out on the internet.
What he really means is that somebody ran into the payphone that was on the corner of the trailer park. That's what happened.
Yes, they knocked it over.
But Randy, if you want to put your phone number in the chat here, you'll get all sorts of new friends texting you.
Oh yeah, definitely. So,
Didn't we have like Randy's mom's number or something at one point?
Well, yeah, when Bill ordered like 3 pizzas and sent them to his house one time.
We had her number, didn't do anything with it.
I thought we did. Didn't we order stuff and like it showed up at his house? He's like, I didn't get anything, and it was sitting at his back door, and he's like, we don't use our back door. And it was
right, yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's not what your mom says.
So right. Bill was doing Stifler with that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna laugh at that.
She got Randy's number and then send that video to him.
I was telling Adam a story. I was scrolling through looking for a photo on my phone, and I got this picture on my phone of my wife, So she asked me one day, she was like cleaning the floors or something, and she's like, how do I get that vent thing off the fridge? I want to clean it. And I said, yeah, that's Pandora's box. Just leave that alone. And she's like, no, I really, really want to clean it. And I was like, well, if you really want to clean it, just pull straight out on it. And she's like, oh my God, it's filthy under here. And then she proceeded to clean the condenser on the refrigerator and everything. But she's like, what's that?
You never cleaned it?
A lot of people don't.
No, the last time I cleaned that thing was when I installed it like 10 years ago, bro.
Right.
No, nobody cleans their fridge condenser, man. Those things are built to last.
Yeah, I did shortly after, because we had a service call on our, what do we have? KitchenAid. And it was very expensive. And we had a service call. And when the guy came out, I told him, like, I did pull it out and I cleaned the coil in that. And he reprimanded me for cleaning the coil.
Because it was under warranty or something.
Because I could void your warranty right now because you're not qualified to touch this.
That's when I would turn around and say, you need to just go ahead and walk your ass right out of my house.
Right.
Talk to me like that, you dumb shit.
More qualified than you
You know
ever
who
be.
you're talking to.
Yeah. I am one of the 4 power members of the HVAC Overtime show.
Yeah.
Ding.
But
We should take that video we were watching and just clip out the slurping noises and just put that on a button.
Oh, there was a bunch of buttons like that. So did I ever tell you guys this? You know,
you did.
My old
did.
mixer.
Yeah. Say it again.
I never deleted all the old sound effects off that mixer.
Mm-hmm.
And
who did you sell that mixer to?
The owner of National Comfort Institute.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Jeez.
He's gonna be doing a live presentation one day with like some high important people.
I did tell. I said. Oh, after I sold it to him, I remembered. I'm like, oh, by the way, I would try to erase all the sound effects on there, or don't use them.
Yeah,
Did
that's pretty funny.
Did you end up doing that class after that combustion class?
No, it's not until months down the road. But yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah.
Breon says that he's worked late all this week. Dude, I feel the same, man. I feel like I've been working like a lot lately and I've just like haven't had time to even think. I think everybody here has been doing it. We've all been like super busy.
Exhausted from work and children just exhaust me. It's been just, man, it's just come at me every which way.
Susie says, imagine if a church bought that mixer.
There was a couple really bad sound effects.
Hallelujah. That'll be hilarious.
Speaking of that, I went to a family event last Sunday. My kind of whatever you would call chosen nephew or whatever, because like in our family, my wife's best friend, her kids call me uncle. They call my wife auntie. They're my nieces, like that, right? So
he was the chosen one. Is he Jewish?
When I say chosen family, right? Because they're the family we chose. They're not our family that we were born with, kind of a thing. Like it's
How
that
do you
weird.
Choose a family.
Yeah, that's weird.
They're closer to me than my own blood. So it's the family I chose. It's just a phrase that we say. Like it's my wife's best friend, right? She's closer than my sister.
It's like a swinger thing, right?
I would say like been inside them.
It would no. Dude, where I'm going with this story, you guys are totally making this the wrong direction. Okay,
sounds pervy already.
So let's get the pervy out of
going.
You.
We're so excited.
Last Sunday, my nephew.
It looks like he's gonna just star in a Trapper Keeper commercial. By the way,
you are ruining the story.
You totally do, Joe.
So last Sunday, my nephew got ordained because he just got hired by a church and he's the new like youth pastor. And we got to watch him be ordained. And it was like the coolest thing ever. And you guys are over here talking about swingers. And we were literally watching my nephew get ordained at his church.
What are you doing, step bro? Oh, you got stuck in the dryer again? Oh, man.
Oh, man. What a way to ruin it. Oh, I never hit live on Instagram. Hold on. Here we go. We're going live on Instagram now. Oh, we're live on Instagram. There we go.
Cool. Welcome everybody on Instagram.
Only 10 minutes late, right?
Oh, there's nobody watching on Instagram right now.
Can we go live on TikTok?
Yeah, I haven't figured that part out. Slow your roll there, buddy.
Is that part of it?
What's up,
you can
Jack?
do it.
We'll have to get our research and development team on that.
Yeah, Bill asked me today. He's like, "Hey man, I think I'm gonna make the stream. How do I figure out this Instagram thing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And he goes, "Well, I'm gonna try to figure it out." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And I left him an audio message, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll just send you the thumbnail."
Yeah, it was way too complicated.
I was
not
go ahead.
everything has to be big picture, Chris.
No, it's awesome that you got it going, Chris. You figure it out. I was calling some suppliers the other day, and I don't know if you guys heard, but I've been hearing now a couple suppliers like, "Oh, okay, all the new units are gonna be either R32 or 455." I'm going, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck." You know, I'm like, "Who cares? It comes, it comes. The customer's paying. Who cares, right?" But this time, I contact two suppliers, and they're both would be like, they're telling me, they're kind of mentioning it to me like it's not a good thing. I'm like, and so the last supplier I talked to, I'm like, why? Why you kind of like hesitant or, oh well, we're getting a lot of calls. Compressors are blowing up with 454.
I don't know about blowing up. Maybe because
That's
people
what-
are being idiots. I know that there's problems, but
That's what I've been hearing.
I have a pretty good ear to the ground, and I've not. heard
Yeah, I heard Lennox is one of the manufacturers that's kind of like kind of.
Well, honestly, if I had my way, and if you're going to be installing your own equipment, Joe, I would really consider looking at Goodman and Manadaikin. I mean, got to think of it this way: R32 has been around for freaking decades, right? It's a tried and true refrigerant. It's a single part refrigerant, so it's cheaper than 454B.
JJ,
Why?
I know.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I've never worked with R32, but I will say that 454 does have what the PFEs in it or whatever that crap is, that bad stuff that's forever
chemicals. It kills all us.
Yeah, but that stuff is also. It's funny though because they're harping on it being in the refrigerants. It's in everything, guys. Like we need to be harping on the forever chemicals in general. Like they're just starting to get traction.
The forever chemicals are from one company and one company alone as of right now.
Yeah, and we're not going to mention that company name in fear of every lawsuit in the world. But
we know everyone knows that company because it's in the refrigerant, right?
True. Isn't that the same company that Aaron Brockovich sued, or is that a different company too, or it's like a one of the ones that's part of it?
There you have the.
I don't remember the Aaron Brockovich thing. I saw the documentary. Yeah, maybe.
That was the
no,
one.
wasn't that like that was like a fracking thing, wasn't it?
I don't know. It's all the same crap, dude. It's just chemical companies that are, exploiting things and whatever. But
Yeah,
let's say something though. Yeah, these chemical companies are bad, but these chemical companies also do make things that, I mean, Teflon has forever chemicals in it, right? But Teflon,
that's on all of our stuff.
It's in everything. It's in our cookware. It's in everything we use. We use it in gas.
A bag of steamed vegetables. It's in the bags.
Why do they put freaking glycol in food? That's the one that baffles me.
Why do they put everything that they put in food? It's freaking wild. Number one, Freon, did you watch this? I'm wondering if you watched the video. Please tell me.
Dude, somebody has to watch it. It is horribly hilarious.
Yeah, so when he told me, I'm like, okay, now it got me second guessing too, because I haven't, to be honest with you, I commissioned one, but I haven't installed any myself yet, new units. So
okay,
like,
Al Anonymous, great point, and you have a very valid point. The forever chemicals are harmless if they stay inside the pipe. That is true, but how many systems have leaks? The restaurants that I work on or have worked on in the past, not the ones that I'm actively working on, but the ones that I've worked in the past, they operate with refrigerant leaks every single day with food inside those refrigerators. Now, mind you, I don't work in those restaurants anymore because I don't work for that customer, but big companies have refrigerators. Every grocery store has refrigerant leaks.
Oh, dude, and on the industrial side the grocery stores, that's another
air conditioner has refrigerant leaks. It's leaking out those chemicals, and people are recirculating those chemicals and breathing them all day long.
Like the grocery stores, man, those rack systems. There's times where I know Brett the Wet Pretzel from Advanced Refrigeration Podcast has said before, like they'll bring in tanker trucks of refrigerant and just dump it into a leaky system just to keep it up and running for months at a time until proper repairs can be made.
the allowable amounts of refrigerant leaks. Like the laws basically say that yes, you do have to fix refrigerant leaks, but a good majority of them don't say that you have to fix them immediately. You just have to have an action plan with
what is
a
the
reasonable
number
amount of time.
What is the number? Isn't it like any system over at or above 35 pounds of total charge? Isn't that the number?
50 pounds was the number, but things
I think it dropped.
I can't even keep up with it these days.
I think it dropped.
Yeah. But
anyone in the chat, if anyone in the chat knows that number of max where you have a leak, you have to fix the leak if you're above a total capacity of
but the laws say there's loopholes because it says that you have to have an action plan to fix the leak within a reasonable amount of time.
So that action plan, it could be something as detailed as the Republicans'
and then
healthcare plan.
Like who's actually policing these action plans and doing the follow up on any of this stuff? You know?
Did you know that?
Birthday, Ryan.
There's so many different rules, and you just can't keep up with them. Like it's just.
I swear it dropped to 35 pounds. I swear it dropped to 35 pounds. I was just reading it. I'm pretty sure.
It's probably like 2026. A lot of the rules are changing. Everything's going to be A2Ls in refrigeration too, or natural refrigerants.
Jump back on the point that Chris was trying to make earlier is like, why don't we just start worrying more about all the chemicals in our food first? I mean, yeah, the chemicals we breathe in are bad. It's the atmosphere and everything, but we're eating chemicals that are destroying our brains and our bodies every single day, just making us sicker and sicker and sicker.
We legitimately have nobody watching on Instagram, by the way.
Nice.
0 people. One person came in and then he bounced.
Yeah.
He's a freaking loser.
What's up, House? No, I would say that the food system in general, like, you know, if you go to Italy and you eat pasta in Italy and bread in Italy is totally different than pasta and bread in North America. It's totally different.
Did you see the Frito-Lay made the announcement that they're taking all their artificial dyes out of a bunch of their different products and that? Did you see like the picture of what Cheetos looks like without the fake dye?
Yeah, it's
wild. It's weird looking.
Damn. Totally different. And I agree, that's good. I've been like on a diet change over the last couple of years, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm this super healthy person, but my wife has a lot of health problems and she's been going through a lot. Mind you, she just got like this whole, we had to go through this like weird doctor and stuff, but she got this whole allergy test where she basically learned that majority of the foods that she eats are what's causing all her issues. She can't eat like half the stuff she's eating. She has to change her whole diet. And it's wild to think, but that happens to a lot of people. When you see America's obesity crisis, I will agree that some of it has to do with them overeating and not exercising enough, but a lot of it is hormonal and it's based off of the foods that they eat.
You should dive down the insulin resistance hole, like dive down that for a while. Like 90% of all the fat people walking around in America today are insulin resistant and they just eat throughout the entire day, like nonstop. Like,
yeah.
In the damage that insulin does to your body over extended periods of time, like that's it. I mean, the science is still early on this, but that's what they think is causing Alzheimer's, early onset dementia, like all of these things. They're basically calling it like diabetes type 3 or something like that. Like
that's wild.
It's the best compliment ever. I swear this show gives me the shits.
Yeah,
join the club.
It has a lot to do with like the shit that we allow to be in our food. Like, what is natural flavor? That's the new thing in our food is natural. You used to see MSG. Now it's natural flavor. What is natural flavor? It's a vague term that could be almost anything.
Yeah.
What is it?
That's true.
It's in everything.
So this food is just killing us.
I've seen, or I've watched, like I watch a lot of like YouTube shows where people travel the world and this and that, you know what I mean? And like I've seen multiple people where they travel to Europe and they're like, it's so weird because I've eaten so much on my 2 or 3 week vacation. Like I eat nonstop and I lost 10 pounds.
Right.
Because it's a different type of food. It doesn't have all the garbage in it.
Yeah.
And that, you know?
Well, we've been on a kick lately trying to save money and stuff. And what we're thinking is like, we've been making a lot more stuff at home. And the problem when you make it at home is you can't put it in the fridge and eat it 4 days later, right? Because things don't last because they don't have preservatives, right?
You know, a good rule of thumb is, not to interrupt you, Chris, but a good rule of thumb is if the food you're eating contains an ingredient that you don't have in your house that you could use to make food, then you probably shouldn't be eating that.
True that. When you look at the bread Go find bread from the grocery store that has more than 4 ingredients. I challenge you to find bread that has more than 4 ingredients.
Or less than 4, you mean?
Or less than 4. Yeah, less than 4. But go look up a recipe to make homemade bread in your house and look at how many ingredients it takes to make homemade bread, and then go to the store and be like, why does this bread have 37 ingredients in it?
Yeah.
You know?
I just eaten that it's like a whole grain Ezekiel bread, and it's got like 4 ingredients in it.
What's your name?
Super healthy.
Ezekiel.
But it's like $8 a loaf though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm trying to eat better myself. So.
We're trying to too.
I'm going to start trying to eat better today, starting today.
I mean, I'll tell you that about a year ago, I tried to cut out a good majority of the processed sugar. Now, I'm not going to say I cut it all out because that's impossible, but I tried to cut out most processed sugar. I stopped eating candy, stopped eating junk, and I instantly lost like 25 pounds, like within like 2 months of cutting out sugar. Like it was the easiest weight loss ever. It was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
See,
have anyone had birthday cake remix ice cream? What is that ice cream shop that has that?
Yeah, wait till you see Adam's freaking pistachio latte venti frappuccino thing that has.
Dude, is that what's called?
The worst thing.
Yes, I know. Dude,
if you haven't had a pistachio latte with 4 shots from Starbucks, it's coming time for that season.
Wow.
The best thing in the world.
Bro,
I love it.
Bill looked up the sugar content of that.
Dude, it's nuts.
When your Starbucks latte says serving size 1/6 of a cup, and then you drink a cup that's 10
it
times.
It didn't say 1/6, did it?
I don't know.
It did.
Change the subject, of course. Adam or anybody, have you heard of a company called iFlow units?
Tell me what they do, maybe.
Wait. Nathan says he's sleeping on the couch. I bet you he just watched the grapefruit video.
Air handler.
He sent it to his wife. Like, hey,
you
got a Father's Day idea.
It's an air handler unit, anyways. But I'm looking for the smallest air handler unit, at least 2.5 tons, or I can move 2.5 unit that could go in a small space. What do you guys recommend?
2.5 ton. That's a small space. Like
how
small
space?
Space? How
18 inch the max on one side.
Well, what's the other dimensions?
24, 26, or something.
Horizontal.
Like that. Well, the horizontal, it's fine. It's to get in this little cubby hole. I'm trying to get into a cubby hole of a cabinet, and there's millwork, and they don't want to fuck it up. So I have to get it in this hole, and I know one side is 18. I know. My bad. And one of them is 18.
I'm not quick on that.
I know.
Say it one more time, Joe.
What was I saying? Oh, I don't want to. The millwork. So, jeez, I was like call waiting here.
Pause before we say a swear word.
I know.
We need a delay on the show. We need a delay so we have a
Yeah.
Look, Chris just left. He's so offended.
So I'm trying to find a small unit that could do that.
You still haven't fixed that job yet, Joe? That was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, no, because it's customers. They're very sticky on who's there when they're there. So they told me a month ago that January, in the middle of January, I'm able to do it. So this is that's how they. So, yeah. Anyways, it's gonna be a heat pump, and I'm trying to find a air handler with a water coil I could add to it for the unit.
Hey, whatever happened to that pool job? At that
it's running fine. You know.
What's up, Clive?
Yeah, what's up, Clive? The both boilers are going, and it's going. I'm not happy the way it's high discharge and how the head pressure control is bypassing, but I have to get a hold of that guy that I know from the factory. I've just been busy, and I just.
Do you think the solenoid, something's going on with what's going on?
No, it's because it's both units, and it's weird, and they're both bypassing. So it's kind of strange why they're bypassing. You know,
you think it's a programming thing?
Could be. Could be a program because an old program hasn't been updated. I know he's going to say that first thing. Oh, that's an old software, but whatever. I don't know. But listen, it's running. It's high discharge. We might blow a compressor sooner than later, but hey, what are you going to do? They're happy. It's been running for years.
I got a Liebert question for you, Joe.
I know. I don't know. You think I know lots about Liebert, but go ahead. Chat knows.
Well, somebody
asked
a real simple question. So I got these newer Lieberts. I don't have the model number near me at all right now, but it's a newer Liebert, big one. It's got the display screen on it and whatnot. But anyways, it's got the humidifier fan down at the bottom. It fills up with water, and it's got the heat bulbs above it. To make humidity. Inside that pan where the water sits and where it fills up and everything, there's a single little switch, like a float, and all that is, as far as I can tell in the schematic, is just a high water alarm. It'll shut the unit off if that float is tripped. It'll shut the unit off to try to cut the water off. So my question is how does it know how much water to put in the pan? Because there's no other sensors. And that float, like I said, it only trips if there's a high water situation. Anybody have any ideas?
Is there a reader, like a resistance reader on the side or something?
No, there's no other sensors in there. There's that one float. That's it. My idea is that it fills up based on time. Like it'll open the solenoid just for X amount of time or whatever. Okay, Alan.
So that float's not hooked onto a resistor thingy.
No, it's open or closed.
Open and closed.
Okay, I got my answer. It's probably time. That's what I was thinking too, because there's no other sensors on it. And like I said, that float, I know that float is a high water thing because I installed it upside down and I was getting high water alarms and it shut the unit off until I realized I had to flip it over, and it's for overflow situations.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't take the stuff off I put on the screen, Joe. All right? Jean jacket, Joe.
Jean jacket, Joe. Tuxedo. Excuse me, Joe.
Denim Dapper Don.
What the hell?
Hey, so I got another thing I want to run by you guys. I talked to you guys about this in the chat earlier. So
stop it. What are you doing?
What does it mean?
It's been brutal so far here in Michigan. Like, it has been brutal. And today was just even worse. So I've been like overly paranoid that one of these days my furnace is going to break down.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to be like shit out of luck on a weekend. One of the guys at work a while back was telling me his gas valve on his furnace died, and like he couldn't get one for like a day or two. And I was like, oh, shit, man. So I was looking at parts for my furnace, and like the blower motor was like 3 days out or something ridiculous. So
there's no way. Like, how would it take so long? That's a freaking Goodman furnace.
But mind you,
Bill, Michigan,
bro, Michigan's different, man. Like listening to Bill's stories over the years, it's just different there.
Did you hear this one that he's talking about?
No, I heard it. I don't think you're crazy, bro. I strongly considered buying an entire extra condenser for my house and just storing it at the shop when I bought my Infinity system, because I heard all the stories of it fucking having problems.
For the guys in the chat there, so what I did is I went out and I bought like $1,200 worth of parts for my furnace. I bought a spare blower motor, an inducer motor, a control board, gas valve, igniter. I even got a spare thermostat just in case. And the way I look at it is like $1,200. That's cheap insurance. I might not need some of those parts ever, but I will need some of them at some point in time. I know, but I was like, man, it's $1,200 just sitting on the shelf in my basement right now. But I mean, if it goes out in the middle of the night on a weekend, I'm glad to have it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Look, you're working crazy hours right now. When your furnace goes down, you're not going to be home, and you're going to be working, and you're not going to have time to make it to a supply house before you get home. So now you have the parts sitting on your shelf. Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, if you have a business or you have business write-offs, do some clever work there and you should be good. But still, there's nothing wrong with that, dude.
Good point.
Yeah,
it's right off.
Do some creative stuff there. You got to be legit 100%. And
do you have what is it, a carrier? I can't remember.
Carrier.
Yeah, nothing wrong with having extra parts, dude, for real. Now, I happen to live in a very populated area, and I have access to almost every distribution hub for all major supply houses and brands. I have Lennox distribution hubs, United Refrigeration, all my local so like I have access to a lot of stuff. In fact,
like if your stuff goes down, like you might just get hot for a little while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, we're not going to freeze to death. Trust me. We haven't even had a day below 40 degrees at my house yet. So
they've been cold where Bill and Adam's been.
Yeah, no, you guys are getting like Arctic blast kind of crap.
Yeah, it's been brutal.
Our winter's like 50 degrees, maybe 47 at the lowest.
We've had a couple 0-degree days already.
Yeah, we haven't gone that low.
We had a day a couple days ago where with the wind chill, it was negative, I think 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
It got warm. Tomorrow's supposed to be 40 here, so I'm excited about that. I'll tell you what.
So
We've
did
had a
you
lot of
guys-
snow too, you know.
just because I like to make things about me and draw attention to myself.
As
Did you guys
usual.
see my my super top secret project where I poured a big giant slab right outside this window?
Mhm.
Yes.
Show
Big
us.
ass slab.
Show
I,
us.
I would, but it would mess up the entire stream, and Instagram would go down, and everything would be broken.
No, it wouldn't go down. Just take your phone and walk outside. Oh, let only the people on Instagram will be able to see, which is 0 people.
Or you could just go to his channel and watch the video.
Yeah, you could just watch all the videos that I've posted, or if you go to the end of every one of my videos, which 90% of the people don't watch to the end, you will hear all the teaser clips that I drop and little bits of things like this is what I'm doing, and I say this and I say that, and so no, it's not going to a new studio, Clive. If you message me, I'll tell you. But yeah, I'm building something extra that's going to help. It's not. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not a studio. I mean,
It's a shed.
it's a she shed, is what it is. It's a he
Yeah,
shed.
that's a good way to put it.
Mhm. It's a swinger shed.
Look for an autistic person that likes to do things and build things and experiment on things. This is like an autistic person's dream. Let's just say that. So
You can have glory holes and mount grapefruit over top of those glory holes. Yeah, the best one was, I think, didn't somebody in the comments say that's where Bill's going to live or something?
Yeah, a shed for Bill to live in. Yeah, exactly. So, yep, 100%.
He, she shed.
She said. He said.
House. House said it's a train set. That's the autistic dude. The irony is I can remember like 20 years ago, I was driving through the mountains and there's a major rail line going through our mountains. And I remember stopping there one time and I'm like, there's fucking people out there taking pictures of the trains. They're fucking jacking off to trains.
Dude,
Like, what
dude,
the fuck is wrong with these people?
at my
And I
last
didn't
house-
understand it.
At my last house, we lived right next to the train tracks, right?
Yeah.
And once a year, or probably twice, maybe 3 times a year, they would have these like special trains come through. Like Christmas was the big one. They would have the Christmas train that comes down from Canada, and they would right by my house.
Cool.
And one year it was scheduled to stop right there next to my house, right? There were people lined up down the street for hours. Like it didn't show up until about 2 o'clock in the morning, but they were there at 8 o'clock in the morning, like waiting in their cars. Like my backyard was just full of these fucking people jacking off about this Christmas train coming through.
But it's funny though, because I remember thinking like, what is wrong with these fucking people? They're just taking pictures of trains going by, right? And then flash forward to 15, 20 years later, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
You're a foamer. That's what they're called. They're called foamers.
I'm not about trains.
Foamers.
about
Foam
other
from the
shit.
mouth.
Cyborg knows he's probably a foamer, aren't you, Cyborg?
Who knows? Foamers, dude.
Look at Cyborg foamers, dude. So he was on it, man.
Yeah, that's a little different, Jason, but yeah, for sure.
I don't know maybe it was yours, Chris. I don't know whose channel's watching. Maybe we were talking about it. Clive, maybe his channel I heard. But I did go see a while back, a couple
We're not making fun of
YouTubers about trains. But you know what else I watched? I watched YouTubers that are like hobos. They hop to trains and travel.
Oh,
yeah.
that's actually interesting. That's
Yeah.
intriguing. Wait a minute though. You're missing the point here. Os scale R up 1129. The point that I'm making is I used to make fun of the train people, but then I realized I'm one of the train people,
Yeah.
but I just worry about refrigeration. I'm a
Right.
fucking
Dude.
autistic dude that's obsessed with refrigeration.
Don't get me wrong, dude. I love fucking trains myself. All right. Like I've
Yeah.
been to the Henry Ford Museum, seen these giant fucking steam trains, and it's just like it's amazing. I'm probably a foamer at heart too.
I will say too, whenever you see the steam driven locomotives that come through, those are actually pretty fucking intense. Like, they
Yeah,
really
those are
are.
crazy.
Let's just say like me and Cyborg have more in common than most people think.
That's true. That's
Yes,
true.
for sure.
That's
That's why he likes you so much, Cyborg.
That's 100% true.
You have so much. Beep. Yeah, thank you. In comment, it's crazy.
Motherfucker.
I don't know why it's so funny to me.
Yeah, it's all good. But anyways, so we're
So,
And man, this is why Ted doesn't watch us because we can't get the fucking beeps right.
yeah.
Clive hasn't caught on to what we're talking about here. Clive, you need to come in after the show and we'll enlighten you on a few things here.
Oh my god. I guess a couple seconds won't hurt the channel, right?
What the fuck,
My
bro?
God.
Wow, that was
I'd rather
perfect. That was the perfect timing of that.
What the fuck?
We need that noise to block out swear words.
Right. There you go.
It's like if you're trying to rescue somebody out of a well with an industrial vacuum. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
Our entire reputation is ruined. The tens of thousands of people that are watching this right now all just fucking unsubscribe to everything we produce.
All the kids, nobody's watching us now.
Oh my
Dude, wait, when you set up the stream today, did you click for children or not for children?
It's always not for children, my friend.
Thank
It's always not for children.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
There's some kid that just got a Make-A-Wish granted, and he was watching the show tonight. And he's like,
He's like, this is the guy, HVACR videos that I watch on YouTube. He makes these awesome videos. And he
Oh
does this
my
other show. I want to check it out. Oh,
Wow.
shit. And we just ruined it.
Yeah, we ruined it. Yeah.
Oh,
For sure.
man. Oh, God.
I
dude.
think it was worth it.
I can't even anymore.
Alphabet lawyers are gonna
Joe said,
your house.
I guess a few seconds wouldn't hurt.
right. You guys are fun.
Look at Ryan
Oh,
said he had to
God.
send his daughter out of the room.
Right. You forget about watching it with your kids, right?
Oh,
my
sure.
God.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, Ryan, but like, you know better. You truly do. You never know what Adam.
Clive's got the woofler on his channel, the
Yeah.
flaming stuff, and we got dildo noises.
Yeah. Clive doesn't even want to go watch it, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Tells you something.
Oh man,
No, man, I don't even know how to like come back from that.
there's no segue.
Right.
There's
Hey,
no
that
How do you
segue.
follow
Yes.
that?
Adam just enjoys uncomfortableness. Like I think he thrives off of making us uncomfortable.
It's,
Like
it's-
truly.
it's hard to do the show when you're rock hard. Let's just say that.
Ain't that the truth?
Christ.
Okay, Bill likes to just add on to the uncomfortableness and then make it even more awkward.
All I have upstairs are oranges, and I can't reach myself. So
Neil C, good night. Thank you. Yep, he's out. Look at our
There goes another.
viewer numbers. Look, we just lost 2 people. There's 41. We were at 43. Like,
Yeah,
let's
because
see
they're
what we
watching
got.
that video.
Should I play? Yeah, they probably
Yeah,
love to watch the
just-
video.
watching that.
I'd be
We're at
watching
40
that.
now. We're done. We lost 3. So
Should I play it again and see if we could get it?
no, we shouldn't play it again. Like we're tempting fate.
I want Cyborg to watch that and then give us his honest review of it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
definitely.
saw it. It was cool. I watched it.
Look at that.
What are you
Freon
trying
is
to do there?
encouraging. Freon is just one of the toxic freaking
That's-
viewers of ours.
Freon is
Thanks,
one of
Freon.
the best viewers that we've ever had.
Definitely.
You are Freon. I
100%.
yeah. You
lot
are
of these
one of
guys
the.
are-
We
most
could play
loyal.
that
Loyal.
video as an outro. We could.
No.
We could make that our outro. Like
A couple seconds won't hurt.
I think I like the idea of just clipping the sound because then everybody won't understand except for the people that do. I think that's hilarious. That's the
Yeah.
funniest joke.
Yeah.
It's just clip the sound and just play the sound every once in a while. And then
mhm.
most people are like, what the fuck is that? And then other people are going to be dying laughing every time. So I think that's the funniest.
Yeah.
Somebody drowning in mashed potatoes.
Joe, did you watch Cyborg's new short?
I did. I was wondering what he's trying to do there. I did see that.
What
What
was,
was
it?
it?
I didn't see it. Can we play it on the show?
Let's play it.
Yeah,
What's his?
he won't strike you or anything. Play it.
Play it. I
What
don't
is
think
it?
he can strike
I
you.
want to know what he's trying to do with that.
Hey, so while you're
Does
setting
your
this
video
up,
also involve a grapefruit?
setting this up,
Oh,
so
no.
apparently there's this other app called Rumble. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just found out about it, right?
Yeah.
So these people from Rumble have been emailing me, right? Because they just see my numbers on YouTube and they're like, "Hey, you should come to Rumble. Come to Rumble. Come to Rumble." So finally, I went to Rumble like a year ago, and I went to Rumble and I was like, some asshole took the HVACR Videos channel name. They don't have any videos. They're fucking sitting on it to try to get me to buy it from them. So I reach out to Rumble and I'm like, guys, if you want me to come to Rumble, I need the name. This person
Right.
fucking has the name, and they're like, oh no, you can just pick another name. I was like, no, I'm not gonna fucking come to that channel if I can't get HVACR Videos, right?
What the
So
fuck
I
are you watching?
realized, what are we watching?
Oh my god!
Is
Snipe.
This
This
not
is
as
what you're watching?
Joe, I thought you said this was okay. We're cutting a fucking sheep in half. What is this?
Apparently, that's his family festival.
This is
I
not
don't know.
it.
We're
No, it's
shearing
not
a
his-
sheep. Like,
I
what
mean,
are
It
we
may
doing?
be it. That's his other channel.
Is this shearing a sheep? Is that what this is?
I guess.
Wait,
Why do they make it
how-
sound look
Wait
so?
a minute. So we're using robots to shear sheep. What happens if it messes up?
It's
There
dead.
goes his throat.
Yeah, I don't think
Is
it's
this an
awake.
acceptable lost?
I wonder if you can get this to manscape yourself.
I was gonna say, I wonder if they would do that to my back.
This seems logical. This seems very logical. Like, what happens if the sheep shakes?
It looks
the
like
robot
pretty
just,
stable.
like, nicks it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like shearing a sheep is not something for AI or for a robot, and it's for a person. So that way they can know, like, oh yeah, no, this is the wrong spot to go in.
Why
think
would
this
you
is how
show us
Braveheart
this?
died.
Cyborg?
What happens if they have a mole?
Yeah, that's
They don't have
Just
it wrong.
shears off the
Nipple?
mole?
What are those? Are those nipples?
Okay,
I don't
yeah,
know.
this is uncomfortable and awkward. Can we turn this off? Like, this is
Well, what video
Sorry,
did you want me to
Cyborg.
show?
well.
What did you want
That's
me
his
to
other
show?
channel about his family rituals, but we gotta watch the original channel.
family
Which one is
ritual.
it? There's like
That's
a bunch of
Cyborg's family
cyborg.
ritual.
I don't know.
There's a
Find
bunch of
separate
cyborg sheep channels.
No,
fucking
do his numbers at the go cyborg sheep 6077.
hoe ass bitch.
I found it. What's the
What?
newest
Like,
video?
I'm confused. Cyborg says that's not my channel, you dumbass.
Dumbass. That's your other channel. Don't lie.
It's 100% your channel, Cyborg.
Which one? There's like I don't know what video you're talking about. He's got videos on here.
What the
You know,
fuck
Control
is
V,
wrong with
Control
you?
C. You do that to his
wrong.
name here, his at name. It makes it so
Fuck's wrong
convenient.
Listen,
At
I got it. I
Cyborg
have his
Sheep?
channel, but I don't know the latest video. There's one from 7 months ago.
Oh, it
No,
must be
one of
new.
the
'cause
shorts. He said it was a
came
short.
up. Yeah, it
You
came up into
misspelled
my
your
thing.
search.
Oh, sure.
Clive says if the robot screws up, you turns into burger.
here you
Yeah,
go.
minced meat,
That
I
is so
found it.
sad.
See, that's what
Oh.
happened to my beard.
sheep meat. Yeah, lamb
Oh my
meat.
god.
There. Somebody share the screen real quick, you guys.
I guess
Our
the
goal-
electronic.
Wait,
guys
how did
will
we
love it.
gain 4 viewers? Like, we lost 3 and then we gained 4.
They're
Alright,
thanking
ready?
us for watching that video.
Yeah,
there
they-
you go.
So I
This
want
is
him
it?
to explain to me what he's trying to do here and what he did this for.
All right.
Play
Yeah.
the audio.
All
first.
All right, guys,
Bring it on
check
the show.
this out.
Like, so dramatic.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Bam!
He's got a steering wheel.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
But
If
he
you
got
want to
the
know why
other
this
two
is
to
so
toggle
awesome,
with
you
it.
can see the full video link below.
Wait,
Oh,
there's
but you got to watch the full video.
Where's
but
the
I
link
did,
below?
honestly, though,
That is the
the
whole
only, like, Cyborg, I got to tell you something. The only reason why I'm intrigued to watch the full video is because I don't understand what the fuck you're doing.
That's why I want him to explain it. Oh, it's for RC cars, for like the pivoting of the wheels or something.
Where's the
Got
link
it.
below?
Cool.
There's no
That
link
is cool.
below.
See?
Yeah, good job,
the link.
Cyborg.
You got to
There's
click
no
on
link.
the description, bro. Oh, there's the full video.
Oh, he has the full video. I didn't know that.
He's
That's
got
cool.
drama.
He's got music too.
Is this in a library? Oh, it involves Legos.
Oh,
I like
Lego
Legos. I got a lot of
driven car?
Legos behind me.
This is 10 minutes long. How do I speed this up?
Oh my
You,
god.
you put 70 times speed like you do with our audio messages.
See,
Mind you,
Mike-
I sound like a chipmunk to all the guys because
Oh,
they have
you
all my
gotta-
messages on fucking 700 times.
Are you control? I wonder if he's going to be controlling the
Our
leg
video,
movement or
I
something.
used a little 9-gram servo in order to implement steering on my RC car.
There you go.
The particular servo I used uses a brush motor, similar to the one
Awesome.
I have here. The main problem with these motors is the fact that they have a very high failure rate due to their cheap construction. The motor itself is also not that accurate and requires a lot of extra parts in order to get the desired
There we go.
Cyborg. There's
Like-
a
Exist on the market.
Cyborg. There's a Canadian guy that I
Regular brush servos have. However,
sometimes
they're
watch.
are still overcomplicated for what we intend to do.
Wait,
all
wait,
he's
wait,
into
pause
is
it real
electronic
quick, Adam.
RCs.
These motors
Pause
are-
it. The Canadian guy that Joe watches all the time, his name is Danny Norian, and he ironically looks just like Joe, but he's Pakistani. And so that's why I think Joe is Pakistani too.
Yeah, he's
And
part.
Danny Norian has this red seal, and Joe doesn't.
I think Joe's half a stanny.
Half a Stanny. Yep.
I got a blue
Free well
seal.
built, they're accurate, they're relatively inexpensive, and they're reasonably easy.
Should we show that Danny Norian video?
No.
We
Yeah,
should.
dude.
That's a little bit more topical. Let's do the Nile, like how to change a TXV from Danny Norian.
Hell yeah, that's a great idea.
This
Good
is
job on video,
topical.
Cyborg.
Joe is Stan.
Wait,
Joe is
fake
Stan.
George.
How do you spell his
Yeah.
name?
Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted.
How do you spell his name?
What was that
Wait,
video?
I'm
How to install
intrigued.
a
By
TXV.
preparing and separating foo. What is
Danny
that?
Norian, how to install a TXV.
This is Adam's channel. You're gonna see a lot of weird stuff. This is not the overtime channel. So
This is true. This is true.
Hey, just keep Adam on task. He's distracted easily.
But I'll tell you right now, if you guys happen to be friends with Bill on Facebook or on TikTok, if you get any weird TikToks,
Click on him.
it's 100% from Bill.
And
Because we
watch.
get recommended stuff from your friends. Anytime we get something weird and uncomfortable, we're like, Bill, why are you watching this?
How do you spell? Somebody Google Norian, Danny Norian. How do you spell Danny?
Damn it. I gotta find it.
Hold on.
overtime.
Why did you guys? No, I don't like doing this. This is uncomfortable.
Overtime's getting sued for sure.
Why?
Because okay. No, that's the other Danny.
It's right there. It's DNOORIAN.
Yeah.
Wait, D?
D like D.
All one word?
Yes, and
Yeah.
OORIAN. He has a great job. He
I
has.
don't think he spelled it right.
He doesn't know that. That's not it.
Hey, you know what? I wonder if he should get a sponsorship from
Where is
Leak
it?
Lock.
Blue Leak Lock? Yeah.
Yeah.
We should tell him.
We should tell him he needs to get a sponsorship from Leak
You
Lock.
almost called
You-
it.
you guys
Blue
tell
Dot.
us.
There he
Yeah,
is.
you
I
guys-
found him.
There
He
he
looks
is.
just like Joe.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that motherfucker.
Look at that, guys.
Oh,
Tell me
that
this
was,
isn't Joe.
that is 100%
That
Joe.
is Joe's brother, dude.
Look at that smile.
Look,
He's good.
100% Joe's brother.
100% he's on the spectrum.
He's either Italian or Joe's
He's
Pakistani.
not Italian, dude.
He's Pakistani.
Yes.
Hi everyone, it's your boy Danny Norian, aka D Norian, and first and foremost, I want to say thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. Now, there are tons of videos on my channel, so take your time,
All right,
look at them
stop.
wisely. There is a
I'm
huge
not trying to do
Collaborate
this.
and listen.
Do you really want to play this right now?
Yes, play it. But
The-
you got to go
Leak
to the
Lock.
part where with the Leak Lock.
Get the TXV video in.
Hold on, let me find it.
Oh, this one's gonna be fun too. I bet.
No, just go to the. You're getting distracted. ADHD over here.
You get distracted. God damn. How does this guy teach a full class? Like a full day of classes? Like,
He's got a video called "Boy with a Knife."
like I bet he has
You
to
are one
watch
of the
people in
smartest
class
people
just
I
so-
know, bro. It's not how to adjust a TXV.
Do you
Looks
see
like
it?
Professor Moore.
I'm looking right now. How to change a condenser motor, not that one.
He's got a
We're gonna
lot of
watch the
freaking
ladder
videos.
brick video.
He does. He's a fucking superstar.
Didn't we watch that? We could watch that.
I
Yeah,
think
you
we
can
should
show
start.
it.
Ryan's saying play the lockjaw ladder grip
Let's,
video.
let's get to this video first.
No, we
Yeah.
need to get the TXV video.
Let's get
Where-
the TXV
where-
video.
Look, he even dresses like Joe. Look at
Oh,
this.
No, it's replacing a TXV from start to finish.
Yeah,
Where?
something like
How
that.
to replace a TXV from start to finish.
Where is it
I
though?
have my glasses.
It's
but
on
I
his
have to-
channel. Go to videos,
I'm on his channel. How many years ago was
and
it?
where it says latest, it's. Hold on, I'm gonna find it right now. It's
Yeah, there is a
Uh,
search bar.
13,000
Command search.
6 years ago.
How many video or
Command
Alright.
find.
how to replace a
A
TXV?
TXV from start to finish. This is the acceptable amount of nylog or of not nylog of leak
right
block.
now, and I'm about to change the TX valve on it because it is
Yeah,
restricted.
go
So
with
here's the
it.
TX valve.
Fast
and I'm
forward
going to change this, and I'm
and
filming it
turn
so
it
you
from
guys know
400
what to do in order to change the
speed
TX valve. So the first step is to go to the condensing unit and pump down the system because we don't want.
and he's right. You need to pump down a system. But when you have a system that old, I'd be very cautious about bending the lines that much.
Really, Chris? Got it.
Well, I want to make sure he's taking it off.
Make sure we can hear him at regular speed.
And it's okay. You don't need to use crest wrenches the right way. You can use them backwards. There's no point
You
in
could.
hard.
Come on. There's no. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no 101.
Get to the part where we install the TXT. Back forward a little bit.
Plus,
Hey, guys,
Nipex weren't a thing at that time.
Do you use Nipex for a TXV? I still use crest
Sometimes.
wrenches, dude. I genuinely don't use Nipex. Knipex, by the
Regular
way.
box wrenches.
Be careful when you're applying this.
I don't know.
Okay,
Those smooth,
slow down.
Normal speed.
Normal speed.
the smooth edge are nice to
This
use.
is the appropriate amount of leak lock to use on a TXV, by the way.
I use a little bit more though.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
High side chemicals, you guys should sponsor Danny. Wait, just wait.
See, I bet he's got some more left in that tube.
Turn up the volume. I think it needs a little more.
He does. I like to dab a little bit on the end too and get it like inside.
I don't think that's enough leak lock. I think you need a little more, Danny.
Yeah, the smooth edge are nice.
He is Red Seal.
Danny, I still don't think you have enough leak lock on there.
You shouldn't even question his.
Danny, I think it needs more leak lock. That's why the net's not spinning.
Yeah, I agree.
You can tell he's concentrating by the way he unconsciously moves his mouth.
Yeah, I do that same thing. You guys could do the same thing.
Maybe he's chewing some. Maybe he has some in his mouth.
Yeah. Nutsack.
Bing. Blue.
But it's okay. I will say, bro, you need to learn how to use a crescent wrench.
He's gonna smear that shit all over his wrenches too.
What are you doing? Like,
look at that. It's so backwards. There you go.
But you're working extra hard. Like if you just move the wrenches 2 inches, one turn over, like it'll be effortless. You can do it with one hand.
I saw him stick his tongue out too. You know he's doing it good.
He's admire the passion there, guys. It's really, yeah, yes.
Fucking flip it around.
Much harder.
Yeah, more leverage. Yes, I agree, Dan. Get it.
Look at this fucking the capillary tubes
Bro.
on top of that.
Like, this is the tightest flare nut I've ever seen in my life. Dude, I think it needs another turn, man. I don't think that's enough. Let's get another Ugga there.
Squish that. Squish it. I think he's getting all the aggression from his family out on that. Let's go.
Bro, I don't
can't. I
You
can't. I'm done. I can't. I just can't. I can't anymore.
You're getting the douche chills, aren't you?
I just did. I did. I can't do it anymore.
You hit it. Mind you, guys, he uses an entire tube of leak lock on the rest of the TXV. Like, legitimately an entire tube.
Dude buys that shit by the piece.
I feel really guilty for actually verbalizing that on a live stream.
I know.
Yeah.
We
feel okay
talked
with
about that video for fucking 5 years.
You did that. That was you.
That was not me.
That was you, he says.
That was 100% you, you sack of shit.
All right, I'm rewinding this.
What was worse, that video or the grapefruit video?
Well, let's
That video.
Let's rewind the grapefruit video and we'll take a vote.
Yeah, Danny needs to learn my torque elbow, right?
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. We're all hacks, okay?
We are. I let's be honest. I have used Blue Death before in the past.
Dude,
It was
sure.
years ago.
I have too. But
Blue
not that
Death
much.
was all that I was ever taught. You never used it to lubricate flares like you do Nylog, but
I use pipe dope all the time.
I've used blue. I've used yellow. What else?
What is
other
yellow
colors there
death
is?
for? What is
They-
that
they
for?
have
I
a
don't know.
yellow
I've
one.
used
but
it.
but here's the thing. Like I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that like if you use Blue Death correctly, the only thing that'll do is cut the fuck out of your hand later because it gets hard. And you go to take it off and then you touch it and it'll slice your hand on a walk-in freezer and you won't realize it. And then next thing you know, you walk out of the freezer because it's freezing cold and you look at your shirt and it's covered in blood. And you're like, why is there blood? And there's the tiniest cut on your hand because the Blue Death gets sharp.
I've seen it where like somebody adds it to like I've seen it on residential when you have like a leaky cap or a leaky Schrader or like a leaky service valve or a leaky Schrader and they just load it up on there. When you take it off, the whole thing is just like completely filled with like a black or blue rock.
My entire and I'm gonna go out on a limb too, and it's nothing up against high side chemicals because if you use Blue Death correctly, it's fine. It really is. If you don't put it on the face of the flare, mind you, if you finish watching that video, he puts that shit all on the face of the flare in one of them too. On the little 1/4 inch one, he puts more on the 1/4 inch fitting than he did on the 1/2 inch fitting. Like,
plus, it's better to use it on things that are not Bill, on things that are not removed. So I've used it on like pressure control lines, gauges, stuff like that. That's
like more than the first half of my career, I used Blue Death successfully and never contaminated anything.
Right.
Never.
Well, that you know of.
No, because I worked on those restaurants forever. I still work, dude. I've been working for some of the same restaurants for over 25 years.
Loctite. I've never used the. Is that the red Loctite?
Yeah.
So
the
there's
red.
a time and a
Yellow,
place.
red, and blue.
I don't use that stuff anymore. I just use Nylog because I've since learned. Obviously, I've been educated on
and let me tell you,
Nylog.
I was using Nylog incorrectly for a long time too.
Yeah.
Right. Like if you're going to use Nylog on a flare, you realistically should not be putting it on the threads.
Put it on the nut.
Well,
right?
it depends on what you're doing. Are you using a torque wrench? Then no, you shouldn't put it on the threads if you're
Right.
using a torque wrench. But if you're using it just to lubricate, you put it on the face of the flare. And
Yeah.
I still put it on the threads, but I don't use a torque wrench. So I know the proper torque setting using Nylog, and you hear that the
He knows
click in my elbow.
He knows the proper torque. Get out of here.
Well, like I was saying, I put pipe dope on like the threads of unions, and I'll even back the cap of the union off the nut, and I'll put it behind that just so I'm not fighting the friction of the pipe, the friction of the threads, just so I can get that tighter union.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's okay, but that's what I
So,
do.
Look, we all have done incorrect
Stupid
things
stuff.
in our
Stupid
stuff. But at the same time, those incorrect things, I mean, can you honestly show me a time when it really became a problem?
Right.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah,
some
we're
of the
not
stuff, like
in
Adam
laboratories.
said, that I know of, maybe some of the things never became a problem for me because the customer called someone else. But I have since obviously changed my ways
Look
and I
it.
try to do things correctly.
I
different
will say
location.
I have screwed up. The only way you get better is by screwing things up, right?
Right.
You learn from your mistakes. A lot of times people like that you learn from, they try to teach you from the mistakes that they've made.
100%.
But like when you're young, you don't really listen to a lot of times. Like,
you might mimic,
you might mimic, but you don't. A lot of times you don't hear it, and you're not listening. So you have to make the mistakes yourself. Right.
So in training with, like, for instance, my apprentice today, what I have learned to do, and I didn't used to do this in the past, but what I have learned to do is politely ask questions. Instead of instruct, I ask questions that make them think. So for instance, today we were doing something and I said, so why would I, need to open the system before I braze on it, meaning that open the other sides, right? So why would I need to open the system before I braze? And I make them think, and I say, look, it's okay if you don't know the answer, but just I'm baiting you to see if you know the answer to this. So we were brazing something, he was brazing something, and I'm looking for him to start thinking, So I try to, instead of just tell them like, don't do this because I ask them questions like, if we don't do this, what will happen? Like, think about it, but we've all made those mistakes.
You should start asking questions like Jeopardy to them.
Oh, and make them respond like a Jeopardy.
Well, like a question. Be like, the train 5-ton package unit that blew up on top of an Arby's happened because of,
or the Arby's employee that froze to death because someone installed heat pump, or someone installed gas furnaces on all 5 air conditioners when they did not have gas heat going to the building.
What is Bill's old company? For 500, Alex.
All those employees froze to death that winter.
Oh shit.
That was hilarious, Chris.
Can we step back to it's like 7 companies ago now. So yeah.
Are we allowed to talk about it yet?
Hell yeah. I think I've recited that story a couple times though.
Let's go back to this. We have a fucking, mind you, it wasn't an Arby's. I threw that name out there arbitrarily. That's not the incorrect company name, but it was a restaurant chain that a company that Bill used to work for service that installed all gas.
Bill just said it's Arby's.
It installed all gas package units. When they did not have fucking gas going to the building. They did not even have gas appliances.
Hold on, you're not telling the story properly. You're like jumping in like Joe. You gotta give it some love from the beginning, Bill. Go for it.
So I almost forget where to even start in this story. There was we had the Arby's contract, right? And they came to my boss at the time and they're like, flat out, we have 3 locations and they all need rooftop units. Each location has 3 rooftop units. He's like, cool, we'll replace them. Goes out there, gets the information, gets them quoted, and I'm with them on the very first building that we installed things on. And I get there first. I'm up there. I'm sizing up the equipment, kind of looking at what we got to do. He shows up, and the flatbed with the equipment follows up shortly after. And I'm looking at the units on the flatbed, and I'm like, those are gas pack units, and these ones on the roof are all electric. Giant fucking disconnects on them, like 200 amp disconnects on these things. Like they're fucking massive.
Of course.
And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, those are fucking gas pack units, man. Look at the side. You can see the gas line, you know, the spot for the gas line. And he's getting all pissed off, starts swearing, making phone calls. And first thing he does is throw everybody else under the bus, you know, that whole thing. And at the end of it, like, I'm texting the boss the whole time. I'm like, we should not do this. This is bad. This is really bad. And the service manager at the time makes the call. He's like, no, we got to install these. I'm like, why? This makes no sense. Crane's here. They're here. We got to install them. All right, dude. Like, it's you, man. You're going down with the ship. I'll be here to help you set them. So we set them. We pulled the other ones off, set them, taped up all the electrical lines. I mean, we hooked up the electrical lines to the units rather. And I was like, dude, like if that motor shorts out on this, it's got such a, like the amps on this disconnect, like it's so high that motor will melt before it ever trips one of these breakers.
Right. Fire,
like,
go on fire. Yeah.
It is insane to even do this. Like, he's like, oh, we got it. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. So we hook them up. And at the end of it, he's like, well, they're just going to have to get gas out here. I think, what? Like, you also have to downsize all the electrical. Like, it makes, so I'm like, whatever, dude. And I when I was done with the day, I left, and
he immediately tells our super top secret private chat at the time, dude,
100%.
we just installed gas package units where it gets -37 on a building that has no fucking gas.
This exact same thing. I wasn't on the other two jobs, but this exact same thing played out exactly on 2 other locations. 3 restaurants all have the wrong units. And his solution was they're just going to have to get gas. And like, as it's just like something you can do, like just get gas. And what we found out later is that the reason that restaurant was all electric fryers, electric water heater, electric everything. The reason is because that part of where they're at, for whatever reason, their gas isn't available. They don't have gas to that area. So eventually, I think there was a lawsuit involved. I don't know, or a threatening of a lawsuit. But eventually, the owner of the company had to go out of his own pocket and replace those. But it wasn't like an immediate thing. Like, they went through the winter.
It was like a year or so, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a long time. And
2 years, yeah.
And the owner had to go back. And they eventually put like electric heat strips in the ductwork to try to get them through the winter. It was a big mess. That dude didn't get fired.
The stories from this was like 5 years ago. So
yeah, it was a while back.
But like the stories, this was just one of so many stories.
How do you do that 3 times? Like, the first time you're like, oh shit, that's a big mistake. Like, and then the second time, like, what do you like this? How does that happen the second time? And then the third time, like,
oh my god,
9 units.
I still think the water heater story is my favorite, dude. In the hotel when you had to drain down the whole fucking building,
dude. We had to evacuate a 15-story hotel.
Wow.
Because of it started off with just a little drip in the mechanical room. They called us, and the service manager at the time was like, I got my plumbing license. He's like, we'll go there and take care of it. I'm like, all right, dude, but just so you know, I'm not a plumber. I'll be your second set of hands. I don't want any liability on me. I'm not making any calls. I'll just help you. He's like, no problem. We walk in there, and they have all these 4-inch lines, high pressure PVC, the gray shit, you know. And we go over to this spot that's dripping, and it's a pretty steady drip coming out of like a joint or something. And he's like, all right, well, we're going to cut this out, and then we got to cut that out. We're going to do this. I'm like, all right, cool. So we go buy like $3,000 with a high pressure PVC, get all the glue. We cut everything out. We put it all together, and we turn the main back on. It was the main coming in, and we turn the main back on, and I'm just like watching it, and I saw this little drip. I'm like, oh shit. And then all of a sudden that little drip got like a stream, and then it just burst. The fucking 4-inch water line burst, and just like 4 inches of water just pouring out of the wall.
Oh,
and across the room, there's 4 of these real fancy A.O. Smith water heaters with all the electronics on top. Instantly, those all smoked. Instantaneously, all the electronics are soaked. Those are done. As we're like running to the main, we're like trying to shut off this giant fucking main valve.
Oh my god, dude!
And we get done, and we're like, "What the fuck just happened?" And the owner comes in. He's super pissed off, and he calls in a real plumber. And the real plumber, first thing he does is he picks up the glue that we had, and apparently the
real
glue
plumber.
is like, it says right on there, like 24-hour set glue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the instant bond, like nothing
Right.
like that. So I'm like, I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. But it fucking like, and by then it was 6:00 at night, and we're like, the hotel's been out of water the entire day, and so the hotel had to evacuate all the guests and pay for them to go to another hotel.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was bad.
How is that even like? I don't even know.
How was that not a lawsuit, man?
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was.
And behind the scenes, I assume it was.
Yeah.
I would not even like even if one of those things happened to me, like let's say that hotel thing happened to me as a company owner, I'd be like, all right, I'm kind of done with this company thing. You know, like
Right.
it's been a good run. Let's get out of here.
Just fucking shake hands and call it a day.
Yeah. We
We
tried.
yeah.
Ryan. That was a oh my gosh. And we're forgetting half the stories. These are just
Dude, it was
dude.
daily. Like I forget all the times that that 3-phase motors were hooked up backwards, you know, like the dual voltage 3-phase motors.
Wait. I got a good one. Tell the story about why he got the guy got his nickname.
Oh, the original.
What was his nickname?
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Not Firecock.
Yeah.
Yeah, Firecock.
Yeah, it was
His name is Firecock Guy. We called him that for like years.
it was a Lennox unit, and he was tasked with the incredible job of replacing just a simple inducer motor. You know, the kind that mounts right on the face of those Lennox units. And I quoted it, and he went back and did the job. So he gets out there, and apparently they didn't have a gasket with the inducer. Whatever. I was like, just put a bead of.
Let's go ahead and wait real quick though. Like, I'm not defending the dude, but why is it that when you go to Carrier or Lennox or anybody and you buy an inducer, they don't necessarily always give you the goddamn felt gaskets?
I mean, they should.
I know.
Super
I hate that. Or screws.
Ever.
Or screws.
Or when you buy a heat exchanger, how come they don't give you the entire gasket kit for the entire fucking heat exchanger?
And it's like if they don't have it in stock, there's no reason. If you buy a part, if you order as a distributor, you order an inducer, you order the gasket that goes with it. Period.
It should automatically come with it. Now, mind you, since then, we've all learned that you order a fucking universal gasket kit, you always have gasket material so you can make it. But why is it that the first couple times you go to change a heat exchanger, you're like, I need 72 parts to change this entire York heat exchanger.
And you have to order them all individually.
What other parts do I need with this heat exchanger? You think that they would say, oh, you need like fucking 13 gaskets, and they don't give them to you.
Like, it should just be like all included, like everything comes with it.
Yeah. So anyways, go ahead, finish your story.
So he didn't have the gasket, and I was like, just put a bead of Firecock around it. No big deal, right? So he calls me a little bit later. I'm like, yeah, I got it in, but the motor's bad. How's the motor bad? It's a brand new motor. And so we're going through. I'm talking.
Bill's boss. That is asking Bill for advice, by the way.
So I'm like, check the voltage, check the amp draw. It's got a little bit of amps. It's got the voltage. He's like, yeah, but it's not turning. I'm like, that doesn't make sense, dude. Like, I've never seen one out of the box bad. It can happen. I've never seen it though. So I'm like, whatever. All right, I'm done. You know, it's been an hour on the phone with him. I was like, I'll get a new motor. I'll go there tomorrow. So I drive an hour north of me and then 2 hours south of me, and I get there and I take the motor and I pull it off and I flip it over, and there's, I swear to God, a whole tube of Firecock around this thing, and to the point where it got into the squirrel cage, and that's what was binding it up. Like, there was so much that it squished into the squirrel cage and it was just bound up.
Wow.
So I peeled it all off, started it up, and I'm holding it, and I take a video of it and I send it to him. I was like, yeah, the motor's fine. There's just too much Firecock on
it. when Bill says a tube, he is not exaggerating.
No, he's not.
Because he sent us pictures of it, and I remember looking at it, and I'm like, what in Sam hell is this?
We have since deleted, because every couple years we had to purge the overtime chat, and we deleted all these pictures. I wish we had them, because it was so much fucking.
I bet it's in your like Google Photos or something, Bill.
Maybe
it might be buried somewhere deep.
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
yeah.
It was
Firecock.
There's
Oh.
a part of me that still misses that sort of stuff because it was like a reality TV show all the time.
It was like the drama. We'd be like, Bill, I think it's time to leave. And he's like, I think I'm gonna leave. And then he'd go to leave, and then they'd offer him fucking $37 more an hour. And he'd be like,
Yeah.
I can't leave. They're paying me $37 more an hour to stay here.
They paid me so much money to stay there at that company. It was the most money I've ever been paid my entire life.
Really?
It was
Yeah.
nuts, dude. Like
Yeah.
I was, let me see. I was how much was I over scale? I was like $15 over scale.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
wow.
was fucking wild, dude.
It was wild, dude.
Wow.
And because I was like, I'm done, man. I quit. And he's like, he made me an offer. I'm like, all right, I'm staying. I can't refuse. There's no way. Like, I'll stick around for the fucking shit show.
The freaking the chat was like so epic, and Bill couldn't talk a single thing about this either.
Yeah.
Like, the overtime
We
show-
wanted to talk about it so bad.
Yeah, the hilarity you guys heard on the overtime show back in the day, this is all during COVID and all that crap. The hilarity you heard was not mentioning the funniest part of everything.
Mhm.
I know.
No, nothing.
Like you remember the time? I'm pretty sure I told you guys this. That time that they built ductwork on the roof out of
Oh
was
yeah, duck
I
board.
know.
Pink
Ductboard.
foam insulation.
ductboard.
Oh,
This is
ductboard.
on a roof,
He just taped it together,
yeah,
right?
on a rooftop unit. Like
Yes.
like,
Like exposed duckboard on a rooftop where snow falls, because Bill lives where it's -37 and
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
700 feet of snow on top of this
Yeah.
duckboard.
you know how the customer discovered that their ductwork on the
Oh,
roof was made out of
no.
ductboard?
How?
Oh,
A
no.
raccoon got into the building,
Of course.
and the raccoon guy came out and he traced it. He's like, "Yeah, it got in through the roof." And I don't know, the manager or somebody went up there and took pictures of this collapsed
no.
ductboard. You know, it's all just wide open. You know, I'm like, well, of course it's wide open. It's held together with fucking hopes and dreams and a little bit of tape.
Oh shit. These stories were so hilarious,
It was
dude.
I've never seen duckboard on a roof before. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude.
Serious.
But anyways.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time to wrap this.
Yeah.
I got some dinner. Dude, I got to tell you guys, my wife, I'm sorry, but she's freaking amazing. She's not eating any of the stuff that she's making. She made homemade split pea soup. She doesn't eat any meat. And there's fucking ham and ham hocks in it. She was in there cutting it all up, and she's making split pea soup, dude. I'm so
Ham hogs?
ham hocks.
Shit.
Oh, I think I said hogs.
Hey,
No.
when you're eating that soup, try to make the noise from that grapefruit video.